Hey everybody, long time no see. I've been having a pretty difficult time building this car with the whole COVID and, you know, everyone being short on supplies and whatnot. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of everything that's been done to the car so far. We are like literally so close to being able to just freaking rip this thing. I'm just gonna run through everything real quick because I know I don't want to talk too much, just get into it. So the block is a 2.8 liter Tomei stroker kit. So it's bored out 1 mil over and it's stroked out to whatever makes it 2.8. And then we have the VCT delete with the HKS cam gear right here, and then the nice HKS belt and the RB28 cam cover so you can see all the pretty stuff. That's my timer because I am working right now. I'm trying to, you know, I really want to get back into YouTube and I have a lot of cool stuff to show you, so I'm just doing this in between my work. Let's get back into it. Also, if I'm not talking too much, it's because I watch YouTube videos every single day of my life, and I hate when there's like a 15-minute video saying, oh, how do I do this and this and this, and then it's 14 minutes of talking. So we're just gonna get into it. So yeah, we got the HKS, we got the belt, we got this one's just a stock one because you can't see it behind the cast. I'm still on the cast because it's the Z32 ECU, so no fancy trigger kits or anything like that. We got these nice freaking expensive billet valve covers because these are actually cheaper than normal OEM RB26 covers. Coil packs are an issue that I already ordered PRP ones, and I'll get into that later. Turbo is new instead of the whole set that we were running before. This is a Precision 67, 66. I forget the exact specs. I think it's like an 81 AR on the back. Got a nice little 4-inch 90 to a turbo guard right here. Let's see, we got our little Vibrant boost controller, which has not been tampered with yet, and I'll tell you why later. It just goes pretty much here. Got our nice Funk Motorsport heat blanket, and then the boost goes all the way down to I forgot what that is. It's a MVR, whatever that is, Turbo Smart. I don't freaking know what it is, but nice wastegates, purple, match all my purple stuff. You can see my fittings here. I haven't finished the catch can yet. We'll do that today. Mishimoto radiator. By the way, this cooling stuff I'm about to explain right now works so good. This car ripping on a hot day has not seen over 185 temp. So we got the Mishimoto radiator. We have the upgraded N1 water pump, which was so hard to find. We got a Mishimoto low temp thermostat in there. Nice GK Tech clutch fan for the win. That thing's freaking doing work. Just our normal hoses that go to our intake manifold that was here before. This is for the gauge in the inside, which I'll show you guys. This is for the gauge on the dash that still doesn't work. I don't know why, but I don't really care. Our oil filter relocation, which was there before, and then this is our sensor for our gauge on the inside. New battery that's not tied down right there. I made all new intercooler piping, which is gonna be hard to show you, but you know, I did some pie cuts there. It's not pretty. And then we go into here, we got our billet MAF housing, which is sick. It's working really, really good. So it's still a MAF car, but instead of being over there right in front of the turbo, it's down here on the right in front of the throttle body. It goes 3-inch all the way to our new intercooler, which is 3-inch, nothing special. 3-inch intercooler piping here. It goes all the way up to here, one piece, right into our turbo. Injectors are 1000cc ISR injectors. And then we got a little Aeromotive fuel pressure rag that's doing pretty good so far. On the back, all the way in the back, I can't show you this, but we have, actually I can't show you it. Wait, no, I lied, I can't show you it. I have full interior, but I've got a DW 400 fuel pump in there, which is good for like 700 or 750 on E85, which car's on E85. Then there's a relay and the power goes all the way straight to the battery with an inline fuse. The inline fuse right there, straight to the battery. Perfect, always gets power. Super good. Well, while I'm already in here, let me explain the coil packs. So the coil packs, I ordered PRP, R35 genuine Hitachi coil pack kit with the bracket and everything. That will be my last issue. That's literally the last thing to upgrade on this whole thing. Right now, when I go into boost, this thing is breaking up really bad, and it's definitely the coil pack. So it'll delete that igniter chip back there. A brand new coil pack, so it'll look really pretty, and it should be able to rip right after that. Now, on the inside, first I had a 90-degree tilt wheel here from NRG, which sucked. I mean, it was just really, really bad. It would like kink and stuff. It wouldn't stay up. So I got this little cheap D&D like thing. It's a spline, it doesn't click or do any fancy stuff. And then this cool little old like Boss hub or whatever it's called. Inside we got the gauges right here, oil pressure, FR boost, and then water temp down here. Shows everything I need to see. For the most part, it's pretty good. Other than that, nothing on the interior has changed. Oh, also the last thing, oh, and the head, let me talk about the head. The head is all upgraded. Instead, it used to, this motor, RB28, originally came with hydraulic lifters. So this is a whole entire solid lifter conversion. So it's got bigger valves from SuperTech, dual valve springs, titanium retainers, like a bunch of cool stuff. Giant Tomei 272 with 10.25 degree lift. So these things actually sound crazy. Unfortunately, I did put a muffler on it because while the idle sounded insane, it sounded really bad while I was on boost, like in throttle and stuff. It was just so loud and raspy, it was disgusting. You couldn't hear turbo or anything, and I like turbo sounds. So I put the muffler on there. I lost a bit of that nice chunky idle, but it sounds sick in boost, I'll tell you that. So my coil kit won't be here for another, I don't know, I mean, I hope a week, but it's probably gonna be like a couple weeks, which sucks, but also my coilovers won't be here for another week or two at least. But in the meantime, I have a catch can that has to go somewhere and I don't know where. I think I have an idea. This thing is just so big. I just wanna make sure I get a big one because RBs, E85, a lot of, you know, blow by, that's just how it is. I think I'm gonna put it right here where the washer fluid is. I don't ever use this. I don't even think there's anything in here. It's bone dry. And what ideally I'd like to do is take this out, put it right here over this flat piece, and then there's a little valve to drain it, and I could drill a hole right here, and hopefully it could just sit right in there and be easy to drain and everything. And before we do that, let me just tell you some problems that I had. I'm just trying to get I'll catch you guys up in the past like 8 months or whatever. So this shit was not sweet with this. Shit was not sweet. I blew out the back seal of the turbo already. I think when I called Precision, they said that my drain line was inadequate, pretty much. I had a 45 going from the bottom of the turbo to a 90 into the sump, and they said that because the oil was a little bit thick coming out of the turbo, it probably is not draining how it should. So I changed that to a straight out of the bottom and a 45 into the sump. So far so good, but I mean, I still have tons of oil in my exhaust from blowing it out the first time. So I still get some smoke on startup. Hopefully that goes away soon because it makes my car look like a honk. If anyone is wondering what the power is gonna be like on this thing, I overbuilt the piss out of it. Like, I wanna be able to beat on it. So I think with this current setup, it should make high 600s, low 700s to the wheel. I don't really care too much about a number. I mean, it's cool to like have the 700 number, but the thing already rips and it's not even dialed in yet. So it should be crazy. It should rev to it's built to rev to 10,000 RPM, but cap it at like 9,000 RPM. If it's not fast enough, bigger turbo, bigger injectors, another fuel pump. I'm trying to figure out how this thing comes off. I really don't want to take off the fender because that means the bumper has to come off, fender has to come off, side two has to come off, pain in the ass. But it looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, I got all the fenders off, but looks like we had 2 bolts right here from the inside. Oh, that one's still in there. I had to take that out. And then I believe it should pop out. Then again, it's not popping out, so. There's no bolt there. Ah, I see. I'm just gonna rip it out. There was another bolt right here, I just couldn't see it. That came right out. I just cut the lines to it real quick because I've got my corner light zip tied here so it doesn't go nowhere. So these are all cut and now I can fab something up. Now let me grab this catch can. So these fittings are, I was trying to see if I can get it to go somewhere else. So these will not be the fittings that are gonna be used, but I'm thinking if I can get this, where would I even mount this thing? I don't even know. Oh, okay. So if I cut a hole somewhere down here and I can get this little drain to go through there, this will fit right under here perfectly. And then I can even do it like this. Yeah, I can do it like this. This is actually gonna work really well. I already drilled the hole, I'll show you in a sec. It's a little opening right here where this 180 can go through, and then right there, we got the drain. That works so good. That's ridiculous. So now I just gotta fab up some bracket to mount here. Maybe a little something here, a little something there. And throw some bolts in it and then run the line. Check that out. Just fabbed a couple little brackets out of some spare aluminum. They sit nice in there well. This guy's got a perfect spot to come out. They're just sitting right there. Now I gotta make the lines. All done, just made the lines. Nice, right up into the catch can. Super, super easy. Looks good. Well, it looks all right, you know. Race car, nothing really looks amazing on this thing, but that's it. That's all done. All right, I'm gonna end out the video here. Nice little short update video. Show you guys what's going on with the car. Hopefully I get my coil packs and my coilovers very soon so I can start ripping the shit out of this thing, man. It wants to go so bad. But yeah, they said ETA a week or 2 weeks max, and hopefully I can start go ripping.
Yes. Why they wanna be me? It's not what it seems. Running to the bank, putting wet on my Achilles. We been thumbing blue faces like they Washingtons. On a run from MIA up to Washington.